What's up? How are you guys tonight? We are live on YouTube as well as Instagram. We're going to do a carnivore diet nutrition Q&A. And what I mean by that is we're going to try to talk about nutrition, but reality is we're just going to end up talking about the Corolla and what's going on in the world right now. But how are you guys tonight? Let me know if you have any questions in the chat. My day's been pretty boring. Spent the first like hour of the day wasting my time on Snapchat with some bad girls. Then I did some work for about 2-3 hours and had something to eat, did some business stuff, answered some emails, worked out, filled some orders for each of my companies. But we're getting some stuff done and worked pretty hard on that histamine intolerance video earlier. And since I have the whiteboard set up now, I'll be doing 1 or 2 whiteboard videos a week again. And it's funny that the box on that whiteboard said, build this in 15 minutes flat, and I was like, this is gonna take me, it took me like an hour to put this stupid thing together. But it's nice. You guys could kind of see it over here. We have the new whiteboard here. The lighting's a lot better than it was, and I have a bunch of whiteboard scripts set up, but those videos are a lot more work. Researching, but the actual editing is a lot less work. So instead of spending the time editing the video, I spend the time writing the script and doing the whiteboard. So I spend like 2 to 4 hours getting the video ready, and then it takes me 20 minutes to record the video and then like 20 minutes to edit it. So the whiteboard videos are nice in a sense that I don't have to spend a lot of time editing it. Whereas the other videos are like an hour writing the script and maybe an hour or 2 hours editing. So I purchased most of my food from Frankie's Free Range Meat thanks to Frank, Adam, and the team. Well, unfortunately, me, Adam, and one other guy are the team. So we're looking forward to later this year. We got some pretty exciting stuff on Frankie's Free Range Meat that's going to happen over the next few months for you guys. And towards the end of this year, we might actually be on the farm very quickly. We'll see. We'll see. Anyone here cure their candida? Candida is usually an underlying metal issue or EMF issue. Oh, sound is low. I'm sorry, guys. I keep forgetting to move this microphone closer to my face when I do Instagram too. How fast does your hair grow? How to make it grow faster? You basically want to consume a lot of B vitamins. I own a whiteboard. Everyone ever. Dr. Berg has a patent on whiteboards. Owning one is illegal. It's kind of weird because everyone uses whiteboards and Dr. Berg is like, the reason people think of Dr. Berg when they think of a whiteboard is because Dr. Berg only does whiteboard videos, and he's been doing it for like 3 or 4 years, and he does like 3 videos a day. Like there's a lot of other people that use whiteboards. They just don't use them as often, or they don't upload as frequently, or they're not as popular as him. Is acne unavoidable even if you have a healthy diet? It depends on the current state of your gut. If you know so much about health, why do you struggle sleeping? Is it natural to have insomnia? Well, when I have problems sleeping, I know why I'm having problems sleeping. Like the past 2 days, I took too much magnesium, which activates vitamin D3, and it gave me insomnia. Paying for premium Snapchats? Possibly. Is vitamin D harmful without adequate K2? Yeah, all fat-soluble vitamins are harmful without enough. You can overdo them, but it takes a long time to overdo them. I took 9 tablespoons of MCT oil and burned my stomach, pooped out white candida. You might clear it out, but it's always going to come back unless you fix the underlying issue. If you have a case for your phone that blocks all the signals, you won't actually be able to use the phone. Will you pay for Summer Rae's OnlyFans? Nah, only if she like let me rail her on her OnlyFans, and we collaborated. I'm taking a super high dose of K2 for 1 month to fix a deficiency and low bone density. What dose should I continue to take afterwards? That's hard to say. I mean, I answer that in my vitamin K2 video. Like your hair this way? I wish I tied it back for my video earlier because the back looks really sloppy. The back looks really sloppy when I don't tie it up. I was thinking of getting it trimmed like in the back, so I just have it slicked back like this, and then it kind of goes down here and that's it. But I didn't really want to cut it. When I take too much magnesium and K2, I don't sleep unless I have enough calcium. Calcium is required for melatonin synthesis. Usually calcium makes things worse with hypercalcemia. It's hard to say. What animal products are high in copper? Usually fish and seafood. If Dr. Berg had made that histamine video, people would have been creaming their pants. Hashtag suppressed. It's actually kind of funny how more people don't copy my information. Because if all Dr. Berg would have to do is literally just copy half of my videos and put information in them, and people would literally cream their pants. The hairstyle sounds good. I think it would be good. I don't really like the long hair. I like the short hair better, but I can't get past the one thing I can't really get past is that humans are the only animals on this planet, to my knowledge, that just grow hair on their head. And to me, if humans grow hair on their head and it keeps growing and growing and growing, there's a reason for it. Are funny TikToks planned? Yeah, I schedule all my TikToks. I kind of watch other people's TikToks and think of what I want to do. Has Dr. Berg ever copied any of your vids? I mean, I can't really, like, yes, but the problem is Dr. Berg has so much information and he's been doing this so much longer than me that Dr. Berg's probably been aware of things I've talked about, but he tries to keep his channel more approachable. One thing that was really notable for me was I did a video on sparkling water, and he did a video on sparkling water. I did a video on iron overload and copper, and he did a video on iron overload. But that being said, he did videos on iron overload before me, so he's covered a lot of information that I cover, but I kind of go into more detail, and I kind of go into more detail than him on certain things. Like when I don't think in his sparkling water video, I don't think he talked about ghrelin and certain things in my video. What kind of sugar can you consume? That's not I would check my video. Do athletes need carbohydrates? What am I munching on? Just some mastic gum. What about mineral water? What about mineral water? Didn't you collaborate with him? Well, I didn't really collaborate with Dr. Berg. I blackmailed him because I made a video talking crap about his knowledge of the carnivore diet. And he's like, all right, if you take the video down, we can collab. Thoughts on Dr. Kaufman and the true nature of viruses? It doesn't matter because the people that are brainwashed by the media aren't the type of people that are going to sit and listen to an explanation about how a virus actually works. If they're at the IQ level that gets brainwashed by the modern media, they're not going to have the IQ capable of understanding why a virus is not actually contagious or things like that. So it's kind of like a loss. It's like there's no point in discussing it. You're basically preaching to the choir, or you're preaching to someone that won't understand it. Dr. Berg spent like $3 grand testing canned fish. That's not a crazy amount of money for how much he makes. $14 for a pound of raw butter. That's the standard price basically in New York. What is blackmailing? I kind of like, I mean, blackmailing is its own definition. Hopefully we can do the raw dairy sometime later this year, early next year. Frankie the extortionist, basically. Guys, we're going to wrap up the Instagram live stream. If you guys want to join me on YouTube, Frank Tufano, mainly because we don't really have that many. You know what, we'll go live on Instagram again and restart the live stream to see if we notify more people. So let's go live again on Instagram. Does time under tension also make you strong? Yeah, it's interesting because if I can do time under tension with like 100 pounds on the bench press. But then if I actually go to bench press like the average person does, I can go up to like 185 for reps. So time under tension makes you very strong, but it doesn't make you as strong as powerlifting shit. Like, it'll make you strong, but... We back, boys. We back, boys. I have to give Jose moderator. That chewing and smacking of the gum is very distracting. Okay, Veronica, fine. Veronica, I'll take my gum out. Frankie, you're on Adderall. I would tell you guys if I was on Adderall. I I used it a couple times back when I was bartending in 2016. But I stopped taking it because I felt like my heart was going to explode. Do you need to do strength training first, or do you do high volume as a beginner? You do high volume to build up a muscular base so you can stimulate the muscle fibers easier. The bigger the muscle is, the easier it is to stimulate it. Do you get your milk from Uttermilk? I haven't been doing dairy lately. Yeah, no. I remember one of my favorite nights was when I was getting really good at bartending, and I was using Adderall. That was kind of fun. Like, I don't know if you guys are ever, like, I don't know if any of you guys know about cocktail bartending, but it's like, it's kind of involved, and it's kind of like a skill where you're literally mixing like 6-7 drinks at once, and each of the drinks have like, 6 or 7 ingredients and different measurements. It's interesting. What's up with the acne? Do I look like I'm breaking out? It's probably because I just worked out. Now, I've been breaking out a little bit because I haven't been getting sun. But I don't expect my skin to be super duper clear until I get more sun. And if I get more sun over the next 2 weeks and I sleep a little better, my skin will clear up really nice. What kind of supplement do you recommend for your website for low thyroid? You definitely need a moderate dose of iodine. And fixing thyroid is more about avoiding negatives as opposed to putting certain things in your diet. Shake it up, Frankie. Yeah, I have I should have sold my bartending set before all the fucking restaurants closed. Low pollution, nutrient dense seafoods. It's tough. Is this dude wearing makeup? What the fuck? Oh, we actually have a new viewer for once. Did my video get in the algorithm? If I don't get sun, my skin tends to break out. What did I eat the past 2 days? I mean, the reason I was breaking out was because I was eating, I overate a little bit, ate too much raw honey. Adderall killed my testosterone. I only used it for a few weeks and then I stopped. Need more water? That is true. I haven't been hydrating as I normally do. We're starting to lose, my connection's kind of going bonkers on Instagram, so I'm gonna end the Instagram live stream. And if you guys want to join me on YouTube, it's Frank2Fano. So go to YouTube, Frank2Fano. Yeah, I know it's lagging, Jose. So I'm going to end the Instagram live stream, and we're going to go on YouTube. Okay. All right, that's done. Live video ended on Instagram. All right. Adderall just made me manic. Frank, have you ever runway modeled? No, I haven't. I'm a little too short. I'm like 5 foot. I'm like 5'8". Could iodine deficiency cause hair loss? Usually, that's not going to be the cause of hair loss. What's the purpose of doing these live streams if it doesn't draw in any new viewers? I mean, I've been doing them for a long time, and when I was in the algorithm, we used to draw in viewers. Yeah, I mean, people really enjoy them, and when I don't do them, there's like a lot of people that are kind of like, when you do something for a long period of time, like every day, like 3 days out of the week at a certain time, people kind of get used to it and they enjoy the live stream. I mean, is it worth my time right now? I mean, to be honest, no. I'd rather just relax and not have to do the live stream. Even if I make like $50-$100 from donations and stuff, it's still like, it's not really worth it to me. It's too much work. But now I feel like I have a commitment to do the live streams for everyone. It would be nice if I wasn't so suppressed on YouTube and Instagram. When I was live streaming on my main channel, Frank2Fano, I was getting slightly more viewers, but I stopped live streaming on the main channel because people were telling me that my live streams mess up the YouTube algorithm, and it's pretty much known that if you do a lot of live streams on YouTube, they do mess up the algorithm. I guess I could have just done the live streams and kept them unlisted. That might have been a better idea. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I mean, that's the thing. I'm not in the club. I work harder than everyone else, and it still takes a longer Takes a long time to get things set. I will stick to mussels. They seem to be safer at filtering out chemical crap. Seafood is always a tricky bet. Unlisted, then post them on your Patreon for your patrons. That would be a good idea. That would draw more support for me on Patreon, but I don't like listen, if people want to support me on Patreon for like questions and stuff, that's fine. I'm never going to be the type of person that's going to be like, "Oh, if you want to watch my live stream videos, you have to subscribe to my Patreon." That's kind of like, if you're doing work for something else and then you're charging people for it separately, I don't think that's not what's the word, integrity. I don't like doing a video and making people pay to see the information. I don't really like doing that stuff. That's what other people do. You don't work harder than everyone else, Frank? I absolutely do. Listen, I don't make things up and exaggerate about working harder than other people. I've made a YouTube video every fucking day for 3 years. I have 3 businesses. I don't fucking sleep. I respond and read every YouTube comment. I haven't seen one fucking person that does that, let alone all the other stuff I do in my life. Listen, if you think someone works harder than me, fucking point it out. It's not a bragging thing. It's about my commitment to improving people's health. And it goes to show that these other people are just paid shills and want a paycheck. I was killing myself for like a year and a half without making any money on YouTube. And all of these other special interest shills and people that come in with funding and sponsor. And what do you think this is? People come in to YouTube and they're already sponsored by ButcherBox and bullshit. They're already sponsored by ButcherBox and these big farms. They're a bunch of fucking Mason shills. They're a bunch of losers that have everything handed to them. And they're not intelligent or creative enough to do things on their own. They tried to bring me out margarine for the crab legs. That's kind of like an insult considering how expensive crab legs are. Work harder or smarter? Both. What type of... Masons infiltrate everything. We spoke about this last time. We don't have to speak about this again. 1 or 2 live streams ago, we went into this. Durian Rider is smoking you. He makes $12K a month using click farms. When he scams people for money. Thomas DeLauer works harder. Hard to say. I mean, there's people that work hard, but harder, it's hard to say. You have to understand these people are, every time I talk about these elite people, these people that don't talk about what's going on in the world right now, these people that don't care that they're frying fucking children with Wi-Fi towers, these are the people getting money to try to steal my viewer base and customers. Vegan cucks work for the beast. So do the carnivores. That tattoo on Tom Hanks' son's chest, and the symbol for the World Health Organization and the symbol for medicine, the snake around the pole, is the symbol of deception. And the reason there's 2 snakes is because they control both sides of the argument. So vegans versus carnivores, they're both Illuminati Mason shills, and they control both sides of the argument. And I'm just kind of thrown in there with them. And that's why they're both against me. That's why both the carnivores and the vegans dislike me, and they won't talk about me because they know what they are. No way. Thomas works hard, but he has a full team of people working with him to edit and film. That's another thing you guys have to understand. I do everything on my own. Like my products for organ supplements and Frankie's Naturals, I made all that shit myself. My YouTube videos, I film them, I edit them, I do everything myself. Dr. Berg, Thomas DeLauer, yeah, those guys work hard, but a lot of the work I do is a lot about knowing how to do certain things. Like those guys aren't editing their own videos. They have full production teams. They have people writing scripts. But YouTube is such an easy job. You're just hanging out in a live stream. People don't realize I literally spend 8 to 10 hours a day just thinking about this shit and what to do next. You guys want to see my fucking you guys want to see my notes that I look at every day? You guys want to see them? I'll show a little. Can I show this? Hold on, let me see. It's literally fucking like I have fucking 30, 40 pages of fucking notes. Just notes on video scripts and fucking videos to do, and it never fucking ends. It never ends. It's too much shit. I literally have a list of probably 500 videos I could do. Literally everything is in front of the sheep. Tattoos, 5 grams, and they still believe the media. Yeah. What are some examples of high copper plant foods? Mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms. I know off the top of my head. I don't, maybe potatoes might be okay. I don't remember them off the top of my head. Love the tooth powder. Yeah, it's good stuff. I have to make more deodorant. I'm waiting on some lemongrass oil in the mail. If you ever need someone to help with Frankie's Strange Meat or Frankie's Naturals, I'd love to work for you. Don't need to pay much either. When we move into the new facility for Frankie's Strange Meat, we're going to hire someone. Frankie's Naturals, I can handle it all myself. It's fine. I just don't enjoy doing it. Fix gut microbiome issues from food poisoning. I can do a consultation on that. You basically want to just repopulate with probiotic bacteria. Does the tooth powder whiten your teeth? Yeah, it whitens your teeth and it remineralizes because of the ingredients I put in the tooth powder. Looking at all those notes made me feel stressed for you. Yeah, it is very stressful. I used to be the type of person that never ever got stressed out, and I was always looking forward to being a workaholic. But this past year, it's been taking a toll. Just stressed out all the time, and I don't want to make videos anymore. You put it really well in your video when you said it makes no sense to believe the elites when you have literally nothing to gain. That's what people don't seem to understand. If I'm coming to you and telling you they're killing you, what do I have to benefit from? I'm not selling you a product. I want to sell products. I want to sell lead paint, but right now I'm not selling stuff. Everything I've sold on my channel, I've talked about it extensively beforehand. My meat company, I probably complained for a year how no one could source quality meat, and then I made the company. This EMF stuff, if I end up selling EMF stuff, I've been complaining about it for a very long time, 2 years. Other people tend to already have a product to sell when they come to you with a problem. When these elite people come in the media with the Toyota Corolla, they already have the idea of globalism in mind. They have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. Do you get morning wood? Yeah. Frank's lip balm is off the charts. Yeah, we just made the new batches in white tubes, and it's unscented. So we made 1,000 unscented beef fat lip balms. There's 8 more spearmint on the shop if you guys want spearmint. From moving forward, they're going to be unscented. You could still be wrong, so what if you don't benefit? I'm not wrong. I would bet my life on the radiation poisoning because I know I'm right. I've never been so confident in something. Oh, wow, you have Super Chat now? Yeah, we got Super Chat this week. Why is pasteurization bad? Keep up the great work. When a food is cooked, it requires more digestive enzymes. The nutrient composition isn't really that compromised. It can also reduce beneficial bacteria if there is some. Frank called all of this years ago. Look at his 5 grams apocalypse video. Yeah, what did I make that video last year? I don't even remember what I talked about in that video. Jose, do you remember? Is it hard to get optimal vitamin E on carnivore? Watch my video on antioxidant cycles. I've read that covenant many times. While I believe it all as far as accusations, it's a misperception of victim mentality. What do you mean by that? Vitamin E is not a nutrient requirement. Vitamin E is unique in a sense that it's like a co-nutrient with other things. Whenever there's a fat in a food, it needs to have a certain amount of vitamin E to prevent it from oxidizing. So vitamin E is needed for the preservation of fat. It's not necessary for something in your body to actually do. Well, it's true that cooking can destroy some enzymes and make it less digestible. Isn't it also true that cooking can pre-digest, denature some elements too? To understand, there's no enzymes in food that make it easier to digest. The enzymes that are produced by your body are what's digesting the food. Cooking does change the protein structure. I haven't done research on what enzymes absorb certain broken down proteins and fats easier. Thoughts on sauerkraut? Sauerkraut's pretty good for probiotic bacteria profile if it's quality. $5 grams near my house. No one I know is sick because they don't have to necessarily have the towers on. They can change the frequencies of the towers. Why are the vegans always more aggressive than the carnies? I only see crazy vegans shoving their diets, ethical superiority, and ideas down their friends and family throats and never... Well, carnies do the same thing, believe it or not. They just do it in different ways. If anything, carnivores are more dogmatic than vegans. At least vegans are like, oh, you know, try this, try that, try all different types of vegan diets. The carnivores have one message of shoving feedlot beef down your throat. Interesting about the enzymes, when I would buy cultured butter at the farmer's market, the lady said it contained enzymes. The enzymes in food are different than the enzymes in your body. Enzymes in food change the bacterial composition, they break down the nutrients in the food, but that doesn't necessarily have to do with how your body's breaking it down. It has to do with what your body's consuming. Thoughts on fish aquaponics? It could be good. It's just, that would be something I'd be interested in the future. Having a fish farm the proper way. What is cockroach milk? Probably when you blend up cockroach. I don't know if cockroaches have milk or if you would blend them up in water and call it milk. What happened to RC? She got angry when she saw my pee-pee. And she got really angry when she thought I was like she thought I was a white supremacist or something when I was talking about the QAnon stuff. Oh, if you guys have any information about QAnon and how it's fake, just send that to me. So I'm going to do a video on that soon. Are you going to have to rely on copper supplementation as a long-term solution? Yeah, most people do. Just placed an order for lip balm and tooth powder. Hey, Ashley, thanks. You basically said how there's massive evidence that 5 grams is harmful and how 5 grams is the next step to limiting our lives further and how the elites are creating a new world order called at 100%. Jose, what's the date on that video I made? Ew, cockroach milk? Well, you vegans are... Have you guys... My most underrated video is probably vegans... What is my video title with the vegans insects where I put like the cockroach from Men in Black in the thumbnail? QAnon is fake? Yeah, it's bullshit. Tran, Tony, I thought I gave you a refund for that already. If you knew the Earth wasn't a globe, you'd be able to see how fake QAnon and satellite shooting you with 5 grams. You know, what I've realized was you flat Earth shills are just pushing the Bible. You guys are Bible thumpers, and I'm going to talk shit about you too. Don't worry about that. I'll get you guys soon. I'll get you flat Earth retards soon. Don't worry about that. I think 5G towers are good for you. I'll slap all you idiots. What's the best meat to get minced from butchers for bolognese? You probably want a mixture of high quality pastured pork and beef. Doesn't matter whether the QAnon is real. Their followers don't do anything. They just sit around and repeat, trust the plan. That's why it's a psyop. It's a psyop. I don't give a shit if celebrities are fucking little kids. I give a they put fucking towers on that are gonna fry little kids. So take the fucking towers down and then worry about what they're doing in their free time, you idiots. Join us, patriotfront.us. What are you pussies sitting inside using your guns as dildos? Is that what you guys are doing? You finding a bunch of fat fucking hillbilly farmers that are hairy to shove? Just fucking. I'm not gonna even fucking get into that. I'm so angry. I'll talk shit about that in the actual video I make. I'll write the script on that. Have you ever been in a physical fight? And when I was younger, yeah, but I'm too pretty to get into fights. When I was bartending, I would always avoid fights. Like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. Your show comments are losing you subs. Good, you Bible thumping faggot. Go sub to someone else. Thoughts on shapeshifters, Bigfoot, UFOs, and remote viewing. You guys have to understand, there's no point of talking about something. It's more about focusing on what needs to immediately be done. AKA take these towers down. Trust the plan, winky face. Do you think the recent videos of cops arresting people for being outside are fake? I don't really know. I haven't been watching them. I really don't care what shape the earth is. I care that there are fucking LED lamps right outside my home right now. Frank roasting everyone. I'm gonna slap all you motherfuckers, I swear to God. You're all fucking stupid. Frank doesn't give a fuck. I love it. Listen, I tell you guys all the time. If I'm smarter than you guys are fucked. Like, you guys are fucked if you guys are coming to me for advice. Can you lead a third party? I already am. The Bible isn't translated 100% correctly. They wrote the Bible, you fucking idiots. Okay, for all of you Christian people in the chat, why is your religion right? I mean, how many religions are there? There's a lot, right? There's like a few dozen religions. I'm curious, why didn't you choose, like, why aren't you a Jew? Why don't you do like Islam? Why don't you follow Islam? Why aren't you like Hindu? Why don't you do some Buddhist shit? Like, why'd you choose Christianity? Why don't you choose another religion? What's the difference? I mean, how'd you pick one? That's my problem. I've never been able to pick a religion. There's too many to choose from. So how do you know yours is right? I'm just a little confused. That's what I don't get. And you're saying that God is the opposite of Satan. Okay, well, that's not necessarily true. If there's a bunch of different gods, just because one is God and one is Satan, and the conventional wisdom tells us that's good and evil, that's not true at all. They're just different gods. You guys think I'm fucking stupid? Seriously? You think they're gonna? I'll talk about this in a video. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you Christian people. I'm gonna roast the fuck out of you Christian people this week. I'm gonna fry you guys like the fucking towers are frying these little kids right now. This is not a conspiracy at all. By no means is this a conspiracy. Listen. You flat earth idiots. Let's meet in New York tomorrow so I can take you morons and throw you off the side of the flat earth, please, so you stop fucking bothering me. Yeah, why don't you flat earth idiots go jump off the side of the earth? Stop fucking bothering me. Go jump off the side. And then you shouldn't wear a cross. The cross doesn't necessarily represent one thing. Go slap your daughter's ass with your Bible, you fucking weirdo. I'm going to get into so much trouble with these videos I'm going to do this week. Fly me to New York. You're so fucking smart. You're so fucking smart with your flat earth bullshit. Haven't you made a lot of money because you're so smart? Your brain's so goddamn big, you know the earth is flat? This is not a fucking carnivore diet Q&A. Great.
Will supplementing 6 milligrams copper and betaine HCl when consuming raw dairy prevent acne and heart palpitations?
Yeah, I would definitely do that, but I would stop consuming dairy for at least 6 months and get a lot of sun. Sounds like some nutrient imbalances. Have you ever talked about solar and geoengineering? Yeah, I've touched on it. Yeah, Naomi, they'll monetize your video, but they're going to censor it and suppress it. You're not smarter than most of the world. I am. Hey, listen, if you want to point someone out, hey, listen, I'm an honest guy. There are people more intelligent than me. People way more intelligent than me, but they don't have the objective thinking that I do, which makes me smarter. Whoa, just tuning in. What did I miss? I've been pretty salty today. Why do I wear the cross? Because the fairy boys like it when my cross is dangling in their face. They won't let you get to the side is blocked by the Great Ice Wall, idiot. Christianity's popularity is suspicious. You know what was really suspicious was in that video I made on Wednesday, I made one slight comment at the end. One comment at the end, which was they wrote the Bible, and there were at least literally like half the comments on that fucking video were Bible thumping Christians, and you know there's an agenda to push Christianity. I'll talk about this in a video. If you're so intelligent, why do you have bitch tits? Do you mean if I'm so intelligent, why are my tits bigger than your girlfriend's? Because that's what the boys like. You'll lose a lot of viewers if you keep insulting Christians. What do you mean I'm insulting Christians? How am I insulting Christians? By asking reasonable questions. You Christian psyop Bible thumpers can go take a hike. You're not going to trick me with that bullshit. You want to convince people to stay at home and pray like a bunch of cuck pussies? Go ahead. But I hate to break it to you, sitting in your home and praying isn't going to get you out of lockdown, isn't going to make the media stop brainwashing people. You need a cross face tattoo? I would look like a baddie if I was covered in tattoos, but I tan too much, and getting tattoos is time consuming. Who specifically wrote the Bible? You're in for a rude awakening. You have no one has any fucking idea who wrote the Bible. It's so smart you live with your parents in New York City. You have no idea what I do. You have absolutely no fucking idea what I do or where I live. Frank, you need to get some sleep. You're always responding to my emails at 4 a.m. So why aren't you Christians talking about them putting 5 grams towers in the church crosses at your churches? Why aren't you Christians talking about them not letting you go to church and set up the 5 grams towers in the churches? Because you're a bunch of fucking frauds is why. And that's how I know you're a bunch of fucking frauds. Because you guys are Bible thumping, but you're not pissed that they've locked you out of your churches and they're installing Wi-Fi weaponry in them. You're kind of aggressive today, and it's actually, I have too many stories. Literally, every single girl I've dated has asked me to beat them up. Every single one. I don't fucking get it. These girls are crazy. You were less salty swiping right. I got banned on Tinder. Frank's best tweets are at like 3 a.m. Isn't it great how they're installing 5 grams in the crosses of churches? The Bible is copyrighted by the British Crown. Is it? Let me write that down for my notes. My never-ending notes. All right, so Christianity. The Bible, copyrighted by the British Crown. You should take videos of them installing those. I have a video. You have a video of it. Do you not like beating them up? It doesn't get me off, but it's kind of fun, to be honest. But you can't just go around saying you like hitting women. Someone's definitely going to take this out of context. Tell us why you got banned on Tinder. I kind of want to make a video about it. Tinder is a hookup app, fool. Well, now I'm perma-banned from Tinder. You can't register for Tinder after you get banned. I think tattoos would make you cry. Maybe it's because they can sense you're a narcissist and girls who like abusive guys in the bedroom are attracted to you. You've been getting with the wrong woman? Oh, tell me something I don't fucking know. Legit, this last girl, honestly, this last girl I was with, ever since I've been trying to hypnotize myself to be attracted to men, but it's not working. I just can't deal with women anymore. I just can't. Too many girls reported you? That's probably what happened. You know what? There's a bunch of things that could have gotten me banned from Tinder. I'll talk about them in a video. It could be my pickup lines. Hold on. It could be the pickup lines I used, the pictures I used, the profile I wrote. There's a bunch of reasons I could have gotten banned from Tinder, but who knows which one it is. And it could be, and the reason I might not have been unbanned is because I asked the support girl out via email. I was like, well, if I can't get unbanned from Tinder, do you want to go on a date with me? And she didn't respond. Why do you sleep around when you criticize women for doing the same? Because when a woman sleeps around, it's easier to do. That's a stupid question if you don't know the answer to it. There's no point in me answering that. It's like a woman who sleeps around is a slut. A guy who sleeps around is a stud. That's the difference. Can we hear a pickup line? No. What kind of pickup lines are you using that they would ban you? Damn, sweetie, where you going dressed like that? Jose knows my pickup line. His pickup line is, you can lift heavier weights than me, ladies. That's not true. Thought this was a carnivore diet Q&A. Me too. But it's like we don't get new viewers every week, so it's just like everyone already has watched all my nutrition videos. Wow, you're totally gonna get it. You keep saying Tinder, we know you mean Grindr. I'm banned from Tinder. I might have to use Grindr now. That's stupid, Frankie. What's stupid? We're gonna have to wrap up this live stream soon if the nonsense continues. Frank verbally abusing his followers for 2 hours. Basically. Any thoughts on inulin? I think consuming natural foods is the best option. Should I consider taking... Yeah, everyone probably needs to supplement copper. Quote, girl, unquote. This went from carnivore to Bible study to beating naughty girls. I use Tinder to look for Italian men. Is a carnivore stream in the sense that we're apparently talking about Frankie's meat now? Absolutely. Are all women with tattoos psycho? Yeah. You work so hard for nothing, you insult most people. That's just how my live streams have been lately. You're a hypocrite, and I plan to point that out. Try it. Go ahead. No one's made as many beneficial nutrition videos. I've just been losing my mind lately. Coffee can chocolate had copper. It's not a realistic source of copper. I feel like I can't watch your live streams anymore. So negative. I don't want to be turned off from ordering from your company. The meat is too good. Hey, you guys are driving the conversation here. Frank, when are you getting the bull nose piercing? It hasn't made an appearance in a while. That was a fake. That was a fake like nose thing. I have it right here. It's like a little fake. It's like a little fake thing you can put on your nose. Oh, that hurts. It's like that. It's like the nose ring is too gay to do. Ah. Everyone's a hypocrite. I must have just pissed a lot of people off with the Christian and the flat earth stuff. Get a real piercing? No, the nose ring is way too gay. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Most of the girls that beg to get beat dead ass have that nose ring. Oh no, I never date girls with nose rings. It's like the biggest red flag. Guys, I'm like, we're gonna wrap this up in 5 minutes because this is just getting worse and worse. This is just getting worse and worse. Frank is 30 and lives in Jamaica, New York with his parents. What do you guys that are talking shit about me, what are you going to do when I just say fuck it and all of my videos just have naked Russian girls in the background? And I have to spend like 3 hours a day just editing my video to blur out their tits. What are you going to say then, buddy? Honestly. What's wrong with the nose rings? They're like a major red flag for daddy issues. People are asking diet questions. You're just responding to the other stuff. No, I've read every single question for like the past fucking 5 rows of questions. There's no diet questions. Frank is attracted to manly Christian women who wear nose rings. You guys have me down. Cod liver has most of the B vitamins, right? It's not the most reliable source of B vitamins, but yeah, it does. It's not something you can eat a lot of. You should do an open line live stream. I don't know how to have people call in. Or would I just have people join the Discord or something? Or maybe we like jewelry. Assuming the same quality, what's the nutritional difference between lamb and beef? They're very similar. Christians are not 75% of my followers. The fear you have comes from thinking the earth is round. I literally never think about the shape of the earth. You guys are fucking dumb. Or you flat earth people are so stupid. I have literally never once cared about the shape of the earth. I really don't fucking care. Do you use Insta Live sometimes? Isolation is making you depressed and bitchy. No, I think it's making you guys depressed and bitchy, and you're bringing up wacko dacko stuff in the chat. Frank, meet up with me in Manhattan so I can flatten you. All right, buddy. We'll see who gets crunched into a basketball first. We'll see. Frankie beats the Christian girls with their Bible and tells them he's doing an exorcism. Do you get symptoms when you go from a poor diet to a proper diet? If so, what are they? No, but you might you should feel better in a positive way if you get your nutrients in balance. But that's very subjective, and I'd have to see what foods you're eating. You know, that depends. Like, what's your definition of a poor diet to a proper diet? You might be wrong on both fronts. Is raw ground beef from a local butcher safe to eat? It depends on where the meat's from. Yeah, I have to do more what I eat in a day. I just haven't felt like filming them. Oh my god, you guys ask me such odd questions. Like small invisible bumps on legs and arms, is that a vitamin A deficiency? That could be a bunch of things. Frank, you ever pay to play? No, I don't pay people for sex. It's fucking stupid. If I was ugly, I would, but I'm not ugly, so. I don't think they would. Any chance of having dry aged grass fed beef? Yeah, that's something we've always wanted to do. Hey Venus, thanks for the support. How do you know Parmigiano Reggiano is high in K2? Because all raw cheeses are high in K2. Like, for all you... Alright, we're not talking about the shape of the earth anymore. You guys are driving me crazy. San Pellegrino, reliable source? Not really. Patriot Front has nothing to do with guns, Frank. No, I said it had to do with using them as dildos and rubbing your hairy bodies all over each other. I'll look into it. I don't know what it is. I'll look into it. Eggs last a long time. Can we do vegan critique soon? Maybe we'll do one this week. There's too many snowflakes in this live today. What is the shape of Frank's Ford Taurus? Is your second channel already shadow banned too? Yeah, because like the second day we made the channel, we posted a 5 grams video. We posted the 5 grams meme video, and then we said 5 grams too many times in a live stream, and the live stream got stopped. There was like a day on YouTube where they were heavily censoring 5 gram stuff, and just saying the word 5 grams got you the video instantly taken down. Hey Kylie, thanks for the support tonight. How are you today? How do you keep your eyebrows so clean? I just use like scissors to trim them. Frank has cognitive dissonance. No, I think all you guys are just stupid. Or at least some of you are stupid. You guys know what I mean. There's a few special people in the chat tonight. What deficiencies cause your skin to be more sensitive to sun? Magnesium, vitamin D, copper, B vitamin. I mean, everything can cause you to be more sensitive to the sun, but most likely K2 and magnesium. Frank gets mad there's no nutrition question. Me, nutrition question. Frank, you're odd. It's just like a specific question I can't answer without knowing the context of the rest of your diet. I feel bad after eating salmon. And then don't eat it. Usually hard to get fresh quality salmon. Choke me. There's so many people with daddy issues now. don't you do a holistic medicine course? Or like teach one myself. Hey Kylie, thanks. I don't even know what you guys are laughing at. I forget half the shit I say immediately after I say it. How long have we been going? We'll see how the chat goes for a few more minutes. What the fuck has this stream been? No, I just want to end this live stream because it's just getting worse and worse. I'd get choked by you. Fucking Christ. This descended into madness so fast. Yeah, no, now we literally have people saying choke me daddy in the fucking chat. Where's the hair loss course? I know, I should just come out with it, right? I've been talking about it for months. Frank, you need a spanking after this live stream. Ooh, you're gonna spank me? Tinder and daddy issues Q&A #1. Yeah, we should rename this. Like 50% of the questions are repeated weekly? Because we have the same viewers. You gotta say your disclaimer before you make these videos this week. What's my disclaimer? You should get a Discord. We had a Discord, but like a bunch of crazy people fucking ruined it. There were a few bad eggs shared my ebook when I shared my book when I released it. They were sharing it around for free in my Discord, and I got really pissed. So I banned some people and I removed the administrators, and they got really angry and they made their own Discord and stole my Discord viewers. So what are you gonna do? Frank is probably shit in bed. Yo, you know what's fucking hilarious? This one girl was talking shit. This one girl was talking so much shit about like how good she was in bed, and then my dick wouldn't even fit. It was funny. Frank is gonna lose his Christian and female followers at this rate, even the flat earthers. I feel like that would have happened already. Hitomi thoughts? I was watching her video earlier today. That girl is fucking gone. It's ridiculous what these girls will complain about. Like, Hitomi is literally living in this apartment. Like, the context of her video earlier is just ridiculous. Like, she's doing nothing in her apartment all day that's being paid by her sugar daddy, and literally half her video is her complaining that her tits are too big. Like, how fucking out of touch with reality do you have to be? Honestly. I'm curious. Nah, I think you'll gain female followers after that. How stupid for them to share in your Discord. I was pissed. They were sharing my book for free. Why do you watch it? It got recommended. Hitomi's video got recommended to me on YouTube. I watched a few minutes of it. I thought you loved Hitomi. Like, this is the thing. Like, I don't like Hitomi, but like if she asked me out, I'd probably go on a date with her. Does anything change income privilege wise when you hit 100K? I want to take that silver YouTube plaque and cook a fucking steak with it. You're gonna go on Farmers Only? I don't even know what that is. He loves Hitomi, but she doesn't even like him. I was the one who shared your book. Do something about it, Guido. I'll throw you idiots off the fucking side of the flat earth. Why don't you just have a Snap or Instagram story where you share more about what you eat every day? I have to do my Instagram stories more. I keep forgetting to do it. Frank watches Hitomi for the plot. You like Asian girls? The thing about Asian girls is like they're always hot, but they're not like that hot. I think the lockdown is getting to him. I've been going crazy the last few weeks anyway. I've been going crazy the past few months, even outside of this lockdown. Victoria over Hitomi. Both of their brains are fucking scrambled eggs, so I don't really care. Yo, seriously, this live stream is like
just getting worse and worse and worse. And I honestly can't believe it's slowly been. Out of all the vegan YouTubers, what makes you talk about Hitomi the most? She has huge tits. Like, they're ridiculously big. Farmers Only is a website for farmers to hook up. Is that what you faggot patriots do? Is that the website where you guys meet each other? I'm sorry. Do you guys pay each other to dress up your sons in dresses and shit? I think you get a lot more followers and potential dates if you made a Snapchat and stories on there. Your posture isn't good. Are you used to being bent over? You wish. I have a Snapchat. Do I have to advertise my Snapchat? I want to ride your tractor. Who wants to help me set up OnlyFarms? Yo, that's a good fucking... Hold on. I gotta fucking steal that website before you guys fucking take it. Onlyfarms.com. You guys are gonna beat me to buying this website. Oh, it's $700. Fuck it, I'm not buying that website. Never mind. You ever been grapefruited, Frank? I feel bad. I know what that is, but no, I haven't. Well, this is getting taken down. It should get taken down. Are you sure you're not contributing to the stream getting so out of control? Hey, we're all guilty here. Seriously, regardless of what happens, we're ending this live stream in 5 minutes. Do you drink wine? I have some organic cider in my garage that I haven't really been drinking. Tell us what the girl did. What girl? Do you ever get mistaken for a woman? No. Have you seen my jawline? They call me Chad Tefano. Do you have hay fever? What's hay fever? When you like Asian girls? No, not really. I got grapefruited. Do you get drunk? I get drunk on like 1 glass of wine. What if wine is not organic? I don't drink it. I drink the bougie shit. Is it necessary to eat fermented foods if you supplement K2? There's probiotic bacterial benefits, yeah. You never did a live stream while drunk? I actually did. I just didn't tell you guys I was drunk. There was one Tuesday where I told you guys, all right, on Thursday, I'm going to literally drink a whole fucking bottle of wine before the live stream. I'm not going to tell you guys. And that next Thursday, I was fucking blasted. I literally chugged a whole bottle of wine in like 2 minutes before the live stream. And I was just fucking blasted the whole time. You need a nice Latina with black hair. Is Venus trying to slide into my DMs? When I get drunk, I just get a little bit more abrasive. But Chad territory starts at 6'1", though. Hey, we can... Let's not talk about the height issue. If you like tall, ugly dudes with big noses, that's up to you. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. You know, you can't be as pretty as me and taller. That's just... You can't have everything. I think the 5 grams got to everyone. The girls are begging to get spanked. Frank is a Chadlet. Haha. Welcome to the Flat Earth Society. We are against the globalists and have members all around the globe. Ever dated a girl that wasn't white? Yeah, I've been with some black girls. Only really fucking pretty ones, though. Can I say that? Frank, next time you go check the hospitals, let me know. I will end you on site. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for some skinny cross-dressing faggot, and I'll make sure to spank you when I see you. That's absolutely right, Kimberly. Chadlet. I like the fuck guys. I'm not that. I'm like 5'8". I'm not fucking short. I'm like 5. I'm not that short. I'm taller than most girls. Then again, the last like the girls I go after are like fucking taller than me, like 5'11". Every time I talk to a girl and she says she's 5'11", I kind of hope she's exaggerating a little bit. And then I show up to date her and she's like, fucking goddamn it, he's short. Trump mobilizing military to administer a vaccine, are they? I've been laughing throughout this whole live stream. Isn't the average height in the USA like 5'9"? Yeah, something like that. I'm manlit. I'm 250 pounds, I'll crush you. Where'd you find a skirt to fit your fat ass? If the fight happens, please hire me to film it. I wouldn't call it a fight. He's probably gonna squirt like the little sissy boy he is after he sees me. What about a girl that's 5'6"? That works too. Alright, seriously, we have to end this live stream soon because this is getting worse and worse. It's literally like I keep thinking it can't get any worse, but it is. A vegan rapper made a diss track to you. You're not tall unless you're 6 feet and taller. Learn that. We'll see. We'll see. It's funny, like these girls brag about how tall and hot their boyfriend is, and then their boyfriend's like following me into the bathroom like a little faggot. Do you recommend doing bone broth in a pressure cooker instead of a long, slow cooking method to reduce histamines? I mean, if you have a histamine problem, you shouldn't be drinking bone broth. Trump just spoke about it. Chatty the manlet. How's your fitness going? I hate working out. What brand is your boiler? Inferno. What is it called? Northfire. Inferno Northfire. They administered a vaccine before 2022 and they tried to have an outbreak at the same time. It would become too obvious that vaccines don't work. No, I think people are so brainwashed. Do you want people to make fun of you and put you down because that's what you do to others? That's what happens. You can't make fun of me. I'm too smart and handsome for you to make fun of me. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. Like, all these ugly chicks are like, if you're not fucking over 6 foot, don't swipe right. Like, bitch, I wasn't gonna swipe right anyway. Hashtag tall enough. I thought you said bone broth and collagen were BS. I think they're BS, but my point is, like, if you think collagen's beneficial, try bone broth. Don't use supplements. Make sure you take your testosterone injection so you have a chance against me. Yo, this fucking dude in the chat is so salty. Are you going to come with your celery butt plug? Or is it going to be a carrot butt plug? Frank, don't challenge people to make fun of you. Buy some high heels. What's the problem? I literally have, like, heel inserts I used to wear. How long do I steam lobster? I'm assuming the average cookbook tells you too long. What you could do is you could just poach the lobster really quick in water and peel the shell off and the meat's raw. Then you can take the raw lobster meat out and like poach it in butter separately. Frank, I'd pay to see you and that vegan guy box for charity. Whoever wins gets to donate the proceeds. Yeah, if these people want to get fucking killed, like, they'd have to pay me a lot of money, but like if they want to get killed, that's fine. Like, no one on a vegan diet that gets drug tested is going to beat me in a fight. They're all using steroids, or they're lying about being vegan. What's your Snapchat? Frankie Boots. Guys, don't fucking... Alright, I'll give you guys my Snapchat, but don't snap me unless you're a pretty girl. You're so insecure, I feel sorry for you. You sure about that? Frank, you like your hair pulled? Well, I've never had long hair before, and no one's ever pulled my hair, so... You're gonna need to get jaw surgery for a second time. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy, we'll see. Before you get within 20 feet of me, like 3 Spanish dudes are gonna pick you up and throw you off the fucking into the East River, dude. Joke's on you, he already had a second jaw surgery. We'll dump you in some green paint before we throw you off the bridge. Don't worry about it. Frankie Boots. Yeah, that's what I made that Snapchat a while ago. Frank's about to get like 50 ads on Snapchat begging for pics. I'm gonna get catfished 100%. I've been catfished way too many times. I actually get catfished at least once per day. Nice Bitmoji, Frankie. Yeah, it fucking looks like me, right? Some like Chad Bitmoji. And this I can't take anymore. I know, right? It just keeps going on and on and on. How did you come up with the username? Yeah, I used to wear a lot of boots. Wait, Spanish dudes? What happened to the black dudes? I don't know. We'll fucking see who I can hire. Green lead paint. Oh yeah, it's got to be lead paint. We'll dump you in some lead paint to protect you from the fucking 5 grams when we dump you in the river. Why is this my favorite live stream? Because it's just been complete fucking nonsense the whole time. I'm so thirsty. I need to get some water. I wanted to end this already, but it's getting kind of fun. You're talking tough for a guy that sleeps in a Faraday cage. What the fuck do you mean? Like you want me to get fried by fucking Elon Musk fucking tranny lover satellites? Like what do you expect? Frank collects boots from Ram Ranch. What's the point of catfishing? How does that supposed to work out long term? I think guys just get off from getting people's. Your jaw isn't as defined on your Bitmoji. Oh no, there was no jaw as defined, right? All right, guys, I swear, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we're done. I swear this time, 5 minutes, we're done. Don't end it. I'm almost there. I mean, it's been an hour. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. So. Would you date Elon Musk for 10 million bucks? You guys are killing me. You said 5 minutes 10 times already. I said it 4 times, but this time I'm for real. Five minutes, we're done. Frank is a thirsty boy. Absolutely not. He never said no. Elon loves his traps. I wouldn't even call them traps. They don't really pass that well. 5 minutes, 45 minutes ago. True. Are you a breeding ram wanting to rut? What is that, the Ram Ranch lyrics? Raw versus cooked eggs. I have a video of raw versus cooked. Davey Vanity, no. Frank is love watching the cooking vids. The most you're good at it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I get censored so much. Ooh-wee. Where's your other hand? It's on my mouse. Is it cheese with vegetarian enzymes as an ingredient? Okay, it's not ideal. Usually most of the European cheeses are made with animal rennet. I like your hair better down. Yeah, it's just, it looks really sloppy in the back sometimes. And I don't like when it looks really sloppy. 100K steps in a day. How many miles is that? I've probably done 100K steps when I used to wait tables. It's not fun. All right, so if you guys have any more questions, we're gonna wrap this up. If I missed your question, just ask me on after the live stream. Can you see yourself trying to start a third channel for non-controversial videos like recipes? I don't see the point. I'm just gonna get censored anyway. I've already dumped like 2.5 years of work into one channel, like even almost 3.5 years of work right now. Since July of 2016, I've been working on YouTube. It's actually almost 4 fucking years now. I wish I didn't delete my old videos. Change it to an Ask Me Anything Live. Yeah, I think I have to change the title of this. 50 miles, Frank. Will Tennyson made a video doing it. Well, the Freemason prick. Have I done 50 miles in a day? Hell no. That's fucking way too long. That's like walking for 10 hours straight. Do vegan girls develop an Adonis belt, Frank? I noticed on their Instagrams. You know, in my recent quest for manly girls, it does appear that women can kind of develop more muscles around their pelvic region, but it's not actually an Adonis belt. Like, you could tell the difference between a legitimate Adonis belt and the hyper testosterone female Adonis belt, but it is kind of hard to tell for the average person. But since I'm an expert investigator, I can kind of tell. Look how many Snapchats you got. I'll check later. Why'd you delete your old videos though? Because I was gonna end the channel. What I like about your videos is you're not fake and you don't try to act like you're super excited and happy all the time like most people do, because they're a bunch of fucking chills. But guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm kind of losing my energy, and I just want to. I have to place a couple orders for some restaurant supplies, so before 10 o'clock. But I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video, and we'll see. Maybe I'll give up eventually, but not anytime soon.